Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you loved the previous video and you're going to love this one. You're definitely going to love this one. The beginning of this year, I actually not the beginning of this year, okay, I said it already, but I said this is the year that I'm going to make steps to learn this thing. So when I started making steps and learning it, I've learned quite a lot, and that is where I want to share, because I know I was not the only one who was struggling with this thing. And we're not going to give excuses of we're not taught, we did not say it. So here today we're going to talk about the aspects of homemaking. The aspects of homemaking. And I'll start it off by saying that for a home to look the way it looks, when you enter someone's home, you're going to look. If you find it's a very well kept home, you'll be like, you feel it in the atmosphere, you will see it in the order, you will see things, and you even fear to sit on that couch, and I'm like, Neda, you see it, but you feel it. It's felt, it's touched, it's seen. It's more than just one element, I can tell you. It's you, even if you go and you buy all the curtains they have, you buy everything to that detail, I can tell you and I can guarantee you it's more than one element. Today I'm going to just talk about 4, because those are the ones that I have so far learned. More to learn, more you will experience, that's upon you. The first and the most important aspect is the spiritual aspect. Yes, everything that we see comes from the spiritual. For you to make your home, you have to start spiritually. It could be done through your aspects of praise, worshiping, the sermons you listen to, praying, fasting, the things as you're in the home. Because as the sermon is playing, the man of God might be declaring things. And those are the very things that ought to be declared in your house. If he's declaring prosperity in your home, if the sermon is playing, it's declaring prosperity in your home. If it's declaring joy, it's declaring peace. He's casting out things. Sometimes you might not know that they exist in the house, but as the sermon is casting them out, they are going. So this enables you to build an atmosphere or a home with the presence of the Lord. And where the presence of the Lord is, there is joy, there is peace, there is love, there is everything. So you ought to firstly start with the spiritual atmosphere of the home. Tame it. You ought to tame the spiritual atmosphere of the home, to remove all those negative spirits and to bring in the positive spirits. Even now, there's now the last one that I've just recently learned. I cannot teach it yet, but I can give you a sneak peek. Your individual relationship with the Holy Spirit should also be extended in the home. That as you are making that home, allow the Holy Spirit to work through you, to organize it, to put things in order. Let him direct you how you should lay the bed. Let him direct you how you should wash utensils. Let him direct you how you ought to organize after you have washed those utensils, how you should put the curtain. Now that one is the one that I've just learned. If in case we learn more, I'll give more context to it. And then the second thing is the activities that happen in the home. It could be similar to the spiritual, because those are spiritual aspects that are happening, but even other aspects that are beyond the spiritual. The activities that happen in the home define what you're going to feel about that home. When you enter a home where it's filled with love, you feel the love, there's joy, there's peace. Those are the activities that are happening in that home. Praise, thanksgiving, dancing, all of those things are what you're going to feel in the home, because you're going to ascribe your home to that. Because if you, for example, take a habit of praising God in that house, praise is going to be associated with the house, with the home. You're going to associate prayer with the home. You're going to associate thanksgiving with the home. You put your music and you dance. You're going to ascribe that. When you know this, you realize that even the music you play in the home determines what you feel in the home. And then the third thing, I think it's the one that you've been waiting for, the order of the home, the order and organization of the home. There are two aspects that are in this thing. There is the way things are physically ordered, arranged, and then there's the way things are done. The system, procedures, chronology, that structure of the home, the way you do things. When do you wash? When do you do this? When do you do this? When does this happen? These two aspects determine the home. Because firstly, when we talk about the physical organization, what is where? When they ask you, could you get me this from your home? Can you know where it is? Like, do you know where things are organized? That thing of being there and you're looking for earpieces, you're looking for earpins and you're looking for them in the kitchen, something is wrong. There's a place where the pins should be. There's a place where this should be. So that even when you're not sure where the thing is, at least you can know the area where it could be gazetted. That is order. And then all the structures in the home. When is what done? How is what done? What procedure do I follow when I'm doing what? You people, that organizes and orders you so that you know, on this date I have to wash. I have to remove my bed sheets after this long. I have to clean my bathroom this many times a day. Week. Not a day, a week. I have to clean this, I have to do this, you might not have a specific day, but at least let it be inherent in your mind that this week, the week is here, I have to find a day to clean my bed sheets, or to clean my house, or to clean this, or to clean this. This is cleaned after this period of time. This determines the order of the home. It even orders the mind. We do not know how important this is, but part of the reason why we are struggling with decision making, what comes when, is because of the order that we saw when we were growing up. When you have that order established in your mind, you know what comes first. You know how to make decisions based on order, not just based on, I think today let me change my bed sheets. No, you know that I have to change my bed sheets once in this period of time. So that establishes your mind to know how you ought to make decisions. And I've learned that where there is order, there is peace. So sometimes the reason as to why we do not feel peace in our houses or in our homes is because there is no order. Let that sink. So order gives peace, it gives stability, it removes that clutter. And order also involves removing clutter. Remove clutter from your house. Some things are unnecessary, throw them away, serve them out. You get. This gives order, and where there is order, like I've said, there is peace. The last point that I'll give is giving our incense in home making. Apply your entire self when you're making that home. Don't just organize things for. Like, put creativity, put your essence. They call it Meraki. Like, put your essence on yourself when you're making that home. When you're organizing things, like, put your essence. When you're designing the way things should be, put your essence in them so that your home feels personal to you. That when you enter your home, even when someone comes and takes a picture and you find it somewhere, you're like, that is my home. Or if someone has been in your home, they'll be like, that is Maggie's home. So put your essence when you're making your home. Let your entire self be there. Let your entire mind, creativity, soul, heart, diligence, and everything. Because as much as it might sound tiring, my friend, it will give you peace. It will solve a lot of the chaos in your mind. Remember when I talked about calmness? This is into organization. The order of your life determines the order and the calmness of your spirit. So this is just, an extension of it, because to calm your spirit, you also have to have a calm home, a calm environment, a calm place that you go to, so that when you come home, you're like, I have come home. You know that thing whereby The world can be depressing you. People, you're stressed about meetings, you're stressed about work. You're like, you know what? Let me go home. Because that is my place of comfort. That is my place of rest. That is my place where I drop everything and be like, you get. So these are some of the aspects that I've learned about homemaking. You could have your own, you could drop them out, you could teach them out, you could also learn from them and try to do them. But I guarantee you it will change the way you do life and it will change your life. Bye bye.